Good day. I am Madhavan from Bangalore, speaking from Institute of Space and Consciousness. I would like to share a few thoughts about mass of the matter. We say atoms are the building blocks of universe. This is not true. Building blocks of the universe has three layers. Atoms are just 5%. Dark matter is 27%. Dark energy is 68%. I think it is too big to discuss universe. So let us discuss ourselves, myself, yourself, the nature around us and the earth. Of course, they are made up of atoms. So when we look into the atom, we are in a surprise because atoms are the building blocks of earth, but atom itself contains 99.99% space. So it's not wrong to call atoms are the building blocks of earth. Rather, we should call it space is the building blocks of earth. Think it again. I wish I am wrong, but space is being very dominant. So we should be somewhat careful about atoms, because atoms are playing a wonderful game with us. Now, scientists, when asked, come up with some explanation. They say, of course, 99.99% of atom is space, but there is something in the center of the atom called nucleus. But there is another tiny speck that's flying around the nucleus, which is 2000 times smaller than the nucleus. And it is somewhat connected to the nucleus, and the nucleus and electrons occupy a lot of space. They're not allowing somebody to come in between. That is space. So, though there is 99.99% space, this nucleus or proton and electron, they occupy the entire space. Oh my God. That's why we call the earth is made up of atoms. Yeah, sure. Now what is it? Let's find out. You think? I think. We find out. Number one, space is empty. Okay. Number two, space is not that empty. It is full of forces. Forces. What do you mean? A man. Conditioned space is a force. Oh God. Understand? And we don't call a conditioned space as space, but we call it field. Now space has become a field. When a space has invisible forces in it, it becomes a field. And these fields exist in every point in the space. What do you mean every point? When we take example of a room is occupied with a lot of furniture and things like that. In between them there is a lot of space. And the space, if you measure at any point of the space, there will be some temperature. Correct? Sometimes it will not be same in the entire room. It would vary. Therefore, friends, understand that space itself has got points which are having the characteristics of force. I gave an example of temperature which we can understand. So, what is that space? What is that point? What is that force? That force is called magnetic field. Space is filled with the magnetic field. Each point there acts like a magnet. And they have a specific voltage or magnetic potential attached to that. Even if nothing is sitting there, friends, space is not space, it's a magnetic field. Please think again. Call me if you have any doubts. Again, my name is Madhavan. My phone number 98860 67232. Thank you.